Grand Rising family, it's your brother Makai, out here in nature on this beautiful Venus Friday, and I'm getting lost. You see the title of the video, Are You Lost or Are You Lost? I love to get lost because lost for me is an acronym, and it's a way for me to get lost as in pushing away from this world and their ideologies, because I need to let go of subjective thoughts. In other words, my mind needs to be clear and free to receive new ideologies, new information that can help me on my journey. But if I stay stuck in a mind frame, how can I increase? How can I progress? How can I become the better version of myself? So I love to get lost. I'm out here in nature and I'm lost. Absolutely. Letting go of subjective thoughts. Because from my birth, everything was told to me. From my name to my religion to my ethnicity, everything has been told to me. So what did I discover? See, this is why you have to let go of the old and embrace the new. But if you have the same old mindset, it's impossible. So you have to let go of subjective thoughts. These are the opinions and ideologies that's been given to you from your friends and family. So are you really living in your truth? Are you really living in your freedom? Are you really being who you are? Or are you just being another robot, one of the masses, looking for acceptance instead of being the exception to the rule? See, we're all here for a purpose. And how can you be who you're supposed to be if you're everything that everybody else wants you to be? You have to be what you was placed here to be. And the first thing you want to practice is to let go of subjective thoughts. Your mind has to be open. You may hear messages from the Creator that may go against all the ideologies that you've been taught. What are you going to do? Are you going to stick in what somebody else used because that information was for them? But what information is for you? And your meditations that will give you the necessary things that you need to help shape your mind for your purpose, because everybody's purpose is different. Therefore, the information that everybody needs is different as well. So this is why I love to get lost in nature. I love to be out here and let Ra shine on me, to remove my depression, to remove my sadness. And that's if I had these things. I'm just letting you in on the powers of the illuminating light, of that sun. So each day you need to look forward to being lost, as in letting go of subjective thoughts. We can even say letting go of stupid thoughts, letting go of thoughts that no longer serve you. You understand? So the most important thing is your mind. This is the hub, as above, so below. Whatever happens in my mind, I manifest out here in the physical, because this is what's in control of this vessel. So the information you put in here will project out physically in the life that you're living. And that's why I said, but there's two sides to the coin. You can be lost, as in letting go of subjective thoughts, or you can be living off of subjective thoughts. Now think about it. From the moment you wake up, when you look at your phone, when you drive down the street, there's something telling you something. Do you realize when you're driving that there's signs, street signs? There's gas station signs, there's store signs. So they're already creating your reality. So now once you've punched into this reality, you're in the matrix. This is why getting lost is such a blessing, because you need to come out and reboot. Not just in retrogrades. Retrogrades is just extended periods. That's when your computer's being defragged. That's when you're getting the viruses off. That's when you're getting off all the spyware, all the malware. That's what the retrograde is. But you need to clean your computer daily. You need to go out and reboot. This is what the meditation is for. This is what the sun soaking is for. We need to tap into things that man can't manipulate or control. This is what gives you the internal power that you need to excel and rise in levels. So being lost is a beautiful thing. See, most of the time, if we're traveling and we're lost, we panic. When you always know, no matter how many times you've been lost, you always reach the destination. So if you're lost right now, it's not a bad thing. It means, hey, you need to create your roadmap to know where you're going. No one can tell you who you are, what your purpose is, and what you're supposed to do. You already know that. Most of the time we get readings. Readings give you the end result, but they don't give you the work in between. So the most important thing is to know the work in between. What must I do to get to this place? And I don't want the same thing as he got because my purpose is not the same as his. So at the end of the day, or excuse me, at the beginning of the day, you need to get lost. Let go of subjective thoughts. Don't turn that news on. Don't turn that TV on. Don't listen to that music. And if you go and listen to some music, listen to something that don't have lyrics, because music with words is subjective programming. Because we are computers. We absorb information. We retain data. So get lost. Let go of the subjective thoughts, because you may be living off of subjective thoughts. You know if it matters what everyone thinks of you. If you turn on social media and you need a bunch of likes for you to feel better about yourself, you're living off subjective thoughts, because it's more important to you what others think of you instead of what you think of yourself. But at the end of the day, you can't even see yourself when you're traveling. Your focus is not for you to be on self. It's how can I contribute to mankind? How can I help someone today? That's why you look outward, but you look inward so you understand your purpose and your strengths. It's not about you getting an avatar. It's understanding how this avatar works. That's all you're doing. You're trying to remember the powers you have, the gifts you have. How does my avatar work? It didn't come with any instructions because the instructions someone gave you was out of their lack. Your parents didn't know when they were signing the birth certificate, they would sign you over to the state. They don't know none of those things. But we can't hold them accountable because now we have the knowledge and the information. So get lost. Let go of subjective thoughts, because you might be living off of subjective thoughts. So the key is to reprogram this mind, defrag it, get rid of the spyware, the malware, so that your computer can run smooth. And remember, when you're lost, it's an opportunity for you to upgrade your model. See, devil is as in de-evolve. Even to live backwards is evil, but evolution is what we seek. And if you stay stagnant, you are de-evolving instead of evolving. And subjective thoughts control you. Living for likes, living for people's approval. This is what you want to avoid at all costs. So on this Venus Friday, love yourself. Stay lit, stay light, stay love. And remember, get lost. Let go of subjective thoughts. Reprogram your mind. Allow the Creator to give you the new information and stop looking to man for all the information. All we're trying to do is remember, we are spirits having a human experience. And to love yourself. Thank yourself for bringing you this far. Thank yourself for enduring through the things you've been through. Because at the end of the day, you came here alone, you're going to leave alone. And everybody got an opinion of you, but it's none of your business. Remember, self-love is the most powerful love, and obstacles are the things that you see when you take your eyes off the goal. This has been your brother Makai. Peace, light, and love. Enjoy this Venus Friday. I'll talk to you soon.